Am I the only one that felt like they were watching the episode like this? I was looking and searching for some clarity and I couldn't find it. Every single scene was like this. I have four eyes and not a one was clear. Y'all, let's talk about this mess. I am what did I just watch? What? What's up, everybody? Welcome and welcome back to the channel. I'm Tammy. This is Tammy Talks. We are here to talk Married at First Sight, Season 18, Episode 18. New love is in the air. If you guys are brand new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, thumbs up the video. I'm super close to 35,000, y'all, okay? So do me a favor. I'm like 50 away from 34,000. You are going to like this video. I promise you. You are going to like this video. You are going to like the channel. Hit the subscribe button, y'all. Thumbs up the video. And then leave your comments down below. Y'all might be mad at me. I don't know yet, but wouldn't be the first time. Let's talk, okay? So I want to first start by saying, Emem, come here, baby. Come here. I want to talk directly to you. I know it's okay. Come on up to the front. Now, I know, Emem, you have never been called to the front, but I need you to come here. Okay? What are we doing? What are we doing? What's happening? What y'all don't do this. Let me talk to MM. I'll be back. Hold on, y'all. Just hold on real quick. What are we doing? And why are we doing it? How do we get here? MM, the TV kept track of what was going on. And it went from 3 days after decision day to 14 days after decision day to, I believe, 20 days after decision day. What is happening? What is happening? Because I am confusion and I don't like to be confused. What do you have to say for yourself? Because it went from worse to worser to worses to goddamn sis, what the fuck? We'll get there. We'll get there. The episode starts. We're at Juan's warehouse, okay? Back where we were before with the devil, Paul Bunyan, and everybody else, okay? So Madison is telling Michelle that, you know what, we all knew y'all weren't going to be together anyway, so what does it matter? You didn't give a damn about David. And I said, let's get into it. So Michelle said, look, I stuck up for you, Madison. I stuck up for you. When everyone was saying that, you know, whatever, I stuck up for you. I said it wouldn't be you because you're my friend. You're my friend, Madison. That's why. Why do you care? Why do you care what happened, Michelle? You didn't like him. We all knew you didn't like him. I stuck up for you. And you lied to my face. I didn't lie to you. I did not lie to you. Yes, you did. You lied to my face for 2 months. Everyone. Didn't she lie to me for 2 months? I didn't lie to you. I didn't lie to you. You were my friend and you lied to my face for 2 months. I said, okay. So why were you mad? Why were you mad? Why are you mad at David? We all know you didn't want to be with him. No, he wasn't going to be my husband. No, we weren't going to stay together. So why are you mad? Why are you mad? I don't get it. Why are you mad at me? You took my husband. Why are you mad at me? What? I didn't take your husband. You took my husband. You know what? And I said I was sorry. And I'll say it again. I'm sorry. I'll say it again. I'm sorry. No, you're mad that I confronted you about texting my husband. We weren't going to stay together. I didn't like him. He has a bayang. I don't like him, okay? He has a dad bod, but he claims he does cardio. And he lives in the gym. You took my husband. You know what? Why do you care? Why do you care? Tell me, why do you care? Let's go ahead and get up out of here. I'm just going to go because I'm sick. I'm sick of talking about my mistake. This wasn't a mistake. Nothing's a mistake. Nothing's a mistake, honey. No mistakes here. I said, oh, look at this bitch here. Look at this whore. Okay? So now Michelle's in her confessional, and now Michelle is crying. Now Michelle is crying. I said, "What are you crying for?" Because now everybody has someone but me. And I'm the only one that is left out in the cold. It's me. I said, "Michelle, girl." Now look, Michelle, I've been on your side throughout this whole situation, my good sis. I have. But you crying right now is giving you're crying because you don't have you nobody. No, we're on your side. Don't make us take it back. I'm on your side, Michelle. So then, oh, stupid ass is walking down the stairs and she's clearly drunk. Everybody's drunk. That's the problem. The liquor. So Madison and David are walking down the stairs like weirdos talking about some, where are my devil horns at? Shut up, whore. Shut up. Shut up. You took that lady's husband, you laughing in her face, you're making it seem as if it's her fault, and that's bullshit, Madison. Because you know what you did was fucked up. You know what you did was wrong. And instead of you just sitting there and being quiet about it, you're trying to get big and bad with Michelle, and for what? And for what? Why would you have anger towards Michelle? Oh, because Michelle blew up your spot. And now you look like the hooker that keeps hooker hours that David called you. You are transactional. It's given transactional because you're already fucking David, right? So then they walk past, Warren got this a whole fucking fun house. So now they're walking past a boxing ring, and she's like, "Put me in the ring with Michelle." She won't last 2 seconds. You're drunk. You probably won't last 2 seconds either. You probably won't last 2 seconds either. So now we get to Madison and David. And I'd be good goddamn if he is getting a tattoo covered. They don't even deserve black and white. They will now be sepia because Lord have mercy. So now he's getting the tattoo covered. It looks like shit. It looked like the man just took the tattoo needle and said, "I'll cover it for ya. Don't worry, buddy. I got it for you." It looks horrific. I have 5 tattoos. I can talk about somebody's tattoo looking bad. So now they're talking about how Michelle is playing the victim card. Michelle is playing the victim card. They were like, "If I never see her again, I'll be happy." Shut up. If I never see y'all again, I'll be happy too. I don't get Madison being mad at Michelle. You took her husband. Well, you can't take a person, but you cheated with her husband. What are you mad at her for? I don't understand this. So Madison's talking about some, "It's not worth my breath or my energy to bicker with her." You started it. You started it. Michelle wasn't bothering you. She was at the bar getting a drink. You started it. See, Madison gives me that she's one of those people that does all this fucking lip service, and she look like a big ass muscle, like she's walking around like this. She won't do nothing. You can tell Madison can't fight. Michelle probably knocked the out of her. You can tell Madison can't fight. So then they kiss, and oh my God, you put the first kiss on me last night. Shut up. Shut up. Because nobody believes that y'all have never kissed before. Nobody believes that. Nobody. So then we get to Juan and Carla. So they're packing because it's get on out. We wanted the divorce. Let's do it. Juan was like, "Are we gonna stay friends?" No, Juan. Carla was like, "What's friendship to you?" Juan was like, "I don't know. Maybe we can get coffee together." Carla said, "It doesn't align with my chakras." So Carla was like, "No, I'm good." So she's in her confessional and she was like, "I didn't come on here for friendship. I came on here for a marriage. I'm going to focus on myself, and I suggest he does the same." So why is Juan packing up his stuff in garbage bags? You know what? Let's just move on. We then get to Tom and Camille. So they are moving into Tom's 1 bedroom apartment. I thought he was in the studio. He got a bedroom. Cool. So there Camille was like, "Okay, so like what are we gonna do about parking keys?" He said, "I got it all mapped out. I'm gonna give you the closet. I'll take the closet in the hall. You can have the bedroom closet. I have some drawers for you. Boom. I'm gonna park on the street. You can have the parking spot because I'm rough and tough with my afro puffs and I can walk the distance." I said, "Okay." Tom said, "Look, I have one key. You can have the five. I'll go get another key. I said, lickety split time. You took care of business. So Camille is all hot and bothered. You see why I wanted us to have this in place? Girl, y'all are going to be there for a couple of months and then y'all are going to go get a joint apartment. It's cool. We get Michelle and Carla. They're out having drinks. Carla is inebriated, okay? Because she is out there just, woo, woo. I said, okay, Carla. I like Carla. I F's with Carla. Carla ain't did nothing wrong to nobody this season. So they start talking about Madison. And Michelle is like, see, if Madison was really remorseful the way that she says she is, she would show me some empathy. I don't know if she would show you empathy, but she wouldn't be rubbing it in your face. I can for damn sure agree with you on that. The way Madison is moving is weird. And people were saying, why are in my comments, why is Madison getting more smoke? Madison is getting more smoke because Madison is behaving as if Michelle did something to her and she didn't. That's the thing. Michelle didn't do anything to her. She honestly and truly didn't. So the way that Madison is choosing to handle Michelle, to me, is disgusting. This lady hasn't done anything to you. She honestly and truly hasn't. The way that Madison is like antagonizing Michelle and like really getting up in her face, like what you wouldn't do it to you picked the right one. You picked the right one. That's all I'm gonna say. So Carla said, look, I now have a better idea on what I want in a marriage, what I want in a relationship, and what I want a man to bring to the table. That's what you're supposed to leave out of here with. I hope you have some introspection, Carla, as well, because we are not going to forget that not only did you not have a place to live, sis, storage locker, but you also quit your job and you didn't really have a plan, okay? Introspection is what you also need to get to go into the next relationship. It's not one-sided, Carla, okay? So Carla then decides to say, well, you know what? My marriage doesn't count because we never consummated the marriage. And then she tells the waitress, and I said, uh, okay. So we get Madison. Madison's out with her father. She says she's stressed. You should be. I'm sure it's hard to be a hooker. So she said that her anxiety is through the roof and she feels shame and guilt from forming a connection with David, with one of the other husbands. I said, where has the shame and where has the guilt? Have they been on the screen? Because I haven't seen them. I've been looking. You haven't looked an ounce of guilty or shameful, Madison. You haven't tucked your shame in once. So then talking about some I tried to reach out to Alan and he didn't want to hear anything outside of an I'm sorry. What do you want him what do you think you could possibly tell Alan outside of I'm sorry right now? I don't like what is this self-righteousness? What is that? So then Madison's father was trash because he was like, don't beat yourself up. It wasn't your fault. Yes, it was. Aren't you the same one that told Alan that he needs to go get some drug tests and get the STD test for your daughter? Maybe your daughter needs to be getting the STD test. She's the one that's so Madison was like, look, I connected with David immediately. Oh, so was it immediately or was it over the past 2 weeks at the gym? That's why you don't lie, because then you have to remember your lies constantly. Madison was like, well, his wife was closed off to him. None of your fucking business. None of your concern because you were closed off to Alan. Okay. So Madison then said, look, I'm wondering if my feelings are real or it's lust. Y'all are full of lust. But they say they still together, so whatever. So her father was like, look, the hurt wants what the hurt wants. I said, oh, sir. And then her father encourages her to try. I said, okay. Okay. We then get to Emem. We then get to Emem. Emem is out on a date with Brandon. Okay. She said that her and Brandon went to middle school. They went to grammar school together. They went to middle school together. She said that he wrote her on Facebook, invited her out for a little lunch on a date. She graciously accepted 3 days after decision day. Now, before y'all come in the comments and say it, I am fully aware that Emem's marriage has been over long before that. Emem didn't know that her marriage was over long before that. Okay. So in Emem's mind, it's been 3 days. So we find out that Brandon is living on his sister's couch because he's going through a divorce. What? So uh, Brandon is living on his sister's couch because he's going through a divorce that he filed merely weeks ago. Merely weeks ago. He's coming out of a 10-year marriage where he said he wasted the past 10 years of his life. He has two children. He has only been he has only filed for divorce 2 weeks ago. He's asking her, how did she meet Ikechi? Nigga, why the fuck do you think the cameras are here? Clearly, she met him on a reality TV show. I'm not about to sit up here and play with Emem. I don't know how much she charged this or how much this man charged her. I don't know how much Emem is paying this man. But girl, play with somebody else. Because now you're about to go out real bad for no reason. What the fuck are you doing, Emem? What are you doing? You were just begging Ikechi to look at you. And now you're engaged to a man you haven't seen in X amount of years. Oh, girl. Oh my God. So we then get Juan and Alan. Basically, Alan is telling Juan that he been out here hoeing, okay? He been out here sticking and moving. He said he's been, acting on his urges. I'm horny. That's what it is, Alan. Juan is like, what are the urges? Something that you clearly don't get, okay? Because Juan looked like he don't get sex. So then we get to Dumb and Dumber. So they're out on an ice cream date, okay? And David and his rotten front tooth are feeding her ice cream. Nigga, you don't need sweets. You need to be at the local dentist. That's what you need to be doing, David, with your discolored tooth in the front. That means the nerve is dead. You don't need no ice cream. So, talking about I had dessert this morning. It was good. Was it good for you? I said, what did y'all have dessert? In your mama's basement? In your mother's basement? Because we didn't see Madison's place. Madison, where do you live? What shack do you live in? So they're basically talking about how they were fucking this morning, which is so interesting. So interesting because didn't Madison say that she wanted to wait to pursue things with David because she wanted to work on herself? Girl, it ain't been but 3 days. It's been 3 days, Madison. It takes you 72 hours to get yourself together? Sure. Sure. So then Madison is like, yeah, well, since we fucked, I feel closer than ever to you. Of course you do, sis. Soul ties. But okay. Madison then tells him that she wants to know, well, David said, what is going to trigger you? I don't want to trigger you. Madison said, look, well, somebody checking in, questioning where I'm at. Like, I want to be able to go out and run the streets with my friends in peace. Don't ask me where I'm at. If I'm out till 3 a.m., assume I'm cheating on you with somebody else getting tacos. Don't question me about it. Just assume the worst. Okay? Just do that. So then David is like, so I'm trying to see, is it like just me and you? David wants to be exclusive. You didn't hear? Madison is a whore that runs the streets. No, Madison doesn't do monogamy. No, no. Madison's gonna start dating the next man that she sees at the gym. David, y'all aren't gonna be exclusive. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Madison said, look, I want you to communicate with me. Let's communicate with each other so we can just have a conversation instead of getting caught doing something that we shouldn't be. I said, oh my God. So you don't want him to cheat on you like he cheated on Michelle? Is that what I'm hearing there, Mads? Is that what I'm hearing, Mads? Oh, oh, okay. We then get Carla, Camille, and Emem. This scene pissed me off. So they link up at Emem's gracious apartment, okay, in the lap of luxury, and they're drinking champagne. Now them wine glasses fire. Emem, if you still in the comments, girl, where you get them glasses from? Them wine glasses were so nice. But anyways, so Camille is like, me and Thomas are in a good place. Carla said that she has allowed herself to cry. She has saged her body and all that stuff, and she is good to go and to move on past the relationship. She's good now. I said, okay, Carla. Emem said I went on a date the other day. And I was like, "Uh-huh." So she was like, "I met this guy or this guy that I know hit me up, invited me out, and now that's my man." I said, "Ugh." She said that they're going out on a date tonight, and I'll be damned if this man shows up. Now, we see Emem go answer the door in white house slippers. Okay. Emem answers the door in white house slippers. That's important. Brandon comes in, and it's like I was at a dark place in my life, and I didn't know what I was going to do. I wanted to give it all up. I didn't want life anymore. I had a bad 2 years. It went from bad to worse to shit. I was done. I was ready to give up. And then I saw a light at the end of the tunnel. And I said, that is my will to live. And that light, God damn it, that light was Emmett. I said, oh, what is going on? Emem, how much are you paying him? What are you paying him? This is silly. So then he's like, I know y'all having a little kiki or whatever, but I got to take her out on a date. And Eminem gets up and it's like, yeah, ladies, I'm going to let y'all lock up. You mean production, but I'm going to let y'all lock up. And, I'm going to go out with my man. And Eminem walks her ass out that apartment in those house slippers. So we are to believe that this very fabricated scene is supposed to be real. Play with somebody else. Eminem, you were going out so bad, sis. I'm embarrassed for you. You should be embarrassed of yourself. You absolutely should be. You absolutely should be. So then Carla, after they leave, because they're in the hallway waiting for Carla and Camille to finish the scene, Carla is like, this is a red flag because he needs to be bringing something to the table outside of the fact that she is just a light at the end of the tunnel. I said, exactly, Carla. That's why Carla sages, because she clears her mind. Nobody else is thinking straight. Meanwhile, Camille is like, he cute. He's So we then get Emma meeting up with her cousin. I can't pronounce his name. Refu? Is it Rafu? If I said it wrong, y'all, please, y'all know. I I can't remember his name. So they meet up with the cousin. And Emma said, look, I'm done with Ike. I'm done with Ike. Um, but I'm dating. And he was like, oh. Okay. So he was like, I heard Brandon hit me up. Brandon's a good dude. I've known Brandon for about 20 years. I got high hopes for him, but he just filed for divorce. I got some stuff I need to ask him about this. I need you to slow down. Pump the brakes just a little bit. Eminem was like, well, he's coming. He's coming today. You can ask him questions today. He'll be here today. Come on in. Come on in, Brandon. Come on in. So Brandon comes in and cousin Refu is asking about his baggage. Like, you are still divorced. Both of y'all are getting a divorce. So Brandon is like, look, we're gonna heal from these divorces together. Sometimes you just know this is real. This is real to me. I can feel it. I'm not just trying to be the man for her. I want to be the man for her. I got this. I want to take care of her and love her and do all the things that I can to make sure that I soak up these 15 minutes of fame. I'm on TV. It doesn't matter that I'm just getting out of a 10-year marriage. Who cares about that? A divorce, it's a formality. She can come over to my sister's couch too. It's not that big of a deal. She says she wants kids. I can have more. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I'm okay with having more kids. I want this. And I want it with Emma. This is love. Real love. Mary J. Blige sings about it. I said, nigga, what? So cousin Refu leaves. And next thing you know, Brandon is standing there waiting for his additional 5 minutes of camera time. And Emem comes in and he proposes to her. No ring, no nothing. Before he could even say, "Will you?" She screamed out, "Yes! Yes! Yes! Wow!" So then we get down to David and Madison. It's Madison's birthday, so they go to dinner. And he brings out the Bayang for the special occasion. Now he's been wild and free, easy breezy, beautiful cover girl, but he brought back the Bayang. Tells Madison, "Look, I got the hotel room for us later, cause we gonna splurge. We ain't gonna do my mama's basement tonight. We gonna do the hotel room for her birthday. Cause they say Madison is turning 30. It's given 37 and a half, but whatever, sis." So he orders her an espresso martini with print on there that says, "You look so damn fine. I just want to eat you up." Look, I'm not going to play these games with David and Madison. The fact that y'all are willing to propel this relationship that was built on cheatation, however you want to call it, that was built on infidelity. No matter how y'all come in the comments and y'all want to say it wasn't a real marriage, it's not real. She didn't like him. It takes two people to be in a marriage. They were married. They were married. They started this relationship off of infidelity. The fact that he would even put that on that espresso martini shows that David doesn't respect himself and he doesn't care how he comes across on TV. If I was his family, I would be so utterly and completely embarrassed. Embarrassed by him. So then we get to Emem, and she's looking for an engagement ring with Brandon. And while they're in there, and Lord have mercy, the poor lady in the ring shop, "How long have you guys been together? This was meant to be." I said, "Ma'am, you said your two lines, gone." So next thing you know, Brandon gets on one knee and picks up the ring that he has not even purchased yet. And he's like, "Look, I want to do this the right way. I want to do this the right way. I love you. I want to spend all my days with you. It doesn't matter that I'm still married. That's fine. I filed for divorce. That's fine. Don't worry about that. I love you. I love the fact that you're on TV. I love the fact that we're filming right now. I love the fact that the show is probably going to pay for this ring. My Prada jacket is fake, but that's okay. It's okay. We're on TV. We're on TV. This is awesome." So he proposes and she accepts. So then we see Emem, and we got the picture from earlier, child, but we see Emem and she is all but a weep about how she now feels loved. Emem. Emem. Do you understand how crazy this looks? Do you? We get to Thomas and Camille. They have some new bathroom towels and mats that they're buying. Camille notices that Thug Life has on some Jordan 3s. And so she goes and puts her lingerie on for him. And I'm like, "Okay, cool. Y'all gonna christen, the first night y'all living together." And she pounces on him like an animal. So, I would have thought that that would kind of kill the mood, but sure. We then see Madison and David. He decorated the hotel room for her, tells her he loves her. Madison hopes that the audience sees their genuine connection. "I see you for the hooker you are, Madison." That's what I see. So then we get to Tom's birthday party. Okay, we don't know how old is Thomas? About 43? 40, 42, 43. We get to Thomas's birthday party. Madison is still trying to talk to Alan and was like, "I tried to reach out to Alan. He declined." Leave him alone. Leave him alone. If you wanted to talk to him, you would have did it before this. Eminem comes in smiling. "I'm engaged. I'm engaged." And everybody was like, "Ah." Like nobody's excited for you, Emem, because you look crazy. Now she hasn't told her mother because she's scared of what her mother is going to say. If you are scared to tell your parent that you're engaged, take heed, okay? So the cast is looking at her like she's absolutely crazy because that's how she's acting. Madison then said that I feel like we're not getting support from the cast. What do you mean, Madison? The cast is not supporting you guys getting together via infidelity? Oh my God. God forbid these people have a little bit of morals, a little bit of common sense. Shut the fuck up, Madison. What do you mean nobody is supporting you? What are they supposed to be supporting? What are they supposed to be supporting? So Emem asks Madison, "How are you and David?" Because you know she full of shit right now too. So why not? So Madison is like, "Well, we're being very intentional when we date, and we're being very vulnerable when we speak with each other, and we're just being very honest." And David just makes me feel so special. And David was like, "Yeah, I just want to keep on being honest with her. I wasn't honest with Michelle, but I want to be honest with Madison because I don't want her to cheat on me like she cheated on Alan. So, you know, I got to be open and honest with her." So then David is like, "All right, I got to get to work because Alan and Michelle are over there, you know, being shady, being petty, doing what they do." So Michelle is like, "Bye, losers." I laughed. I'm not even gonna lie. I laughed. So David was like, "Ugh, I'm so sick of this shit here. Michelle, would you like to have a conversation?" She was like, "No, no." So David was like, "Look, I want to get this off my chest, okay? And I'm gonna do this for me. Um, I apologize, okay? You didn't deserve this. I didn't deserve to do that to you. Um, I know you're a good woman. You're a great woman, and I sincerely wish the best for you." And Michelle was like, "Thank you." So then the dark cloud comes in, also known as Ikechi, with his book, Letters to the Women That I Hate. Chapter 1 is right there. Okay. So Ikechi comes in and everybody gets quiet because y'all know don't nobody like his ass. But he comes in and Brandon was like, "Who's that? Is that the man I'm supposed to run up on? That's him?" Okay, bet. So MM was like, "Yeah, that's him. That's my ex-husband." So Brandon is over there. Okay, that's him. Okay, cute. Cameron, look at me. Cameron, that's him. Bet. Okay. So Brandon gets up and walks over to Ikechi and was like, "How you doing, brother? What's good? How you doing? How you living? How you living? What's up?" "Yeah, I'm Brandon." Ikechi was like, "Hey, hi." I'm Emem's fiance. So Ikechi was like, "Okay." Because Ikechi doesn't care. And here's the thing, Emem, if you were trying to make Ikechi jealous, if you were trying to get a rise out of him, this man don't like you. He doesn't care about you. He writes letters to the women that he hates. So I don't know why you think that you're not going to be another chapter in his next book. He doesn't care. You can't make him jealous. He doesn't like you, sis. Okay? So Ikechi was like, "I'm not staying long. I got a date in a little bit." So everybody was like, "Ooh, a date, a date." And Ikechi was like, "Yeah, you know, every life goes on, you know. It's cool." So meanwhile, in the back, Eminem and Brandon are kissing and whispering sweet nothings to each other in an attempt for one, camera time, and two, to make Ikechi jealous, and he's not paying them any mind whatsoever, right? So then Eminem it's like, "Ikechi, can I talk to you for a moment?" And he was like, "No." She was like, "Well, I didn't get a chance to apologize to you in person, so I want to apologize to you now. I care." Okay? The way that I reacted to a lot of stuff, it wasn't right, and I apologize for that. I'm sorry. I mean it. I care. Ikechi, I care. Ikechi, I care. Say something back. Ikechi, I care. I want you to say something back. I care. I want you to say something back. I care. I said, "Mm, what is going on? What is happening? What is happening, MM?" Like she wants a rise out of Ikechi so bad. I have never felt this embarrassed for somebody in my life. Okay. So Ikechi is in his confessional talking about some I feel vindicated. Because like I said before, all she wanted was a plug and play husband. And at this point, is Ikechi wrong? Y'all know I keep it real. I call it spade a spade. I'm unbiased. I'm neutral. Is Ikechi wrong? Because that's what it's giving, Emem. I'm so disappointed. So then Alan tells Madison, look, I don't see any point to us meeting and talking, to be real. Okay. I just don't. Madison was like, well, so that the two of us can get some closure. You know, you didn't even look at me when we met with the experts. And Alan said, I mean, hey, it's cool. You got David. I wish y'all all the best. Like shit, I know I'm a good guy. I know I'm a catch. I was out here being single, sticking and moving. I don't really like that. I want to be in a relationship. I want to be in a marriage. And then that was just kind of it. We see at the reunion next week. I guess Madison and David are going to decide to finally be truthful about their relationship. At this point, like, who cares? Because y'all have been lying so much that at this point, who cares? But let me know what you guys thought about the episode. If you have not already, subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Check out my Love is Blind recaps. The season is boring. My recaps are not. Peace.